Saying that all people are equal or of equal value is silly. And where we got confused was the idea of equality in America, which meant that everyone deserves to be treated equally under the law. But it doesn't mean that everyone is equal. We're not equal in any way. We're not equal as individuals. Some individuals are very strong and very powerful and very fast. Some individuals, were born with problems and can't even run and can hardly breathe, so they have trouble walking. I mean, there are individuals that are so smart and they can figure out so many things that will really help humanity move forward. And there are individuals that are retarded and their mind doesn't even work to clothe and dress themselves. And that, as far as you can think, that is how big the chasm is between people who at the very top and people at the very bottom. And equality is just not anywhere in the game. And we're not equal across races. Some races as a whole have done a great deal more than others. Now, can other races do stuff that maybe they haven't had the opportunity to do? Maybe. We'll have to see. We have to, they'll have to do that. Or we'll have, if you can think of a way to create a situation where you can remove some kind of obstacles that have been in front of a race so they can produce something that they haven't been allowed to produce, then let's talk about that and try to figure it out, because we need to see what's there, because it might be very useful to humanity. And if there's a hidden treasure, let's get it. But this idea that the races are equal is silly. We're very different. We look different physically. We have created different cultures because we behave differently. That is why I'm half-blooded American Indian, and I grew up in white culture looking very, very white, but I'm very different than white people on the inside. And I have always felt that all my life because my mother didn't talk to her people. But then I went to Pembroke and met my Indian relatives, and I was like, oh my God, there's no way. I can't believe you are so much like me. Some of it is violence, and but I love it. It's wonderful. We're kind of intense emotionally, let's just say. But it's different because I'm an Indian. This whole idea of equality is not true. It's something that we try to institute over the law, so people will be treated equally, not in life, but by the government, because the government is a powerful thing that human beings create and control. And so we can make that, or at least try to make that fair for everyone. And it's an ongoing process, because it's not a fair world. And we can't make the world fair for everyone. We can try to move the ball forward and have more people have a better experience. But it's never going to be fair. Fair is an ideal and something, we hope for, something to move towards. But the world is not a fair place, and people are definitely not equal.